we getting? Did we make an extra copper thing? Did you?
An extra copper thing? What?
Yeah, this thing.
What do you mean?
This copper sheet.
No, this is. I mean, I made the copper sheet thing, but I'm pulling from the copper over here.
I see.
And we're currently generating negative 22.5 copper per minute. Not that we're going to run out anytime soon. All of these are full.
Yeah.
And also yours aren't doing anything yet.
Yeah.
So we've got a little bit of backup to make up the negative 22 copper deficit.
I love the I love the spaghetti up top. It's so good.
It's slightly more organized spaghetti.
It is.
Than we had previously.
It is, but no, I like it.
We will never be truly free of it.
No. I need to go make sure that the new train doesn't run out of Caterium when it gets to its location. I think I wanted to do that last time.
Yeah, I don't remember what's happening.
Fucking Skytrain moment. Ooh. Hello, Kaylee. Oh. I think Kelly was here when I finished the train yesterday. Yep.
All time is meaningless.
All time is meaningless, especially when they decide arbitrarily to turn the time an hour forward or backwards, especially when it's also like not done worldwide at the same moment.
It's for the farmers. Won't somebody please think of the farmers?
The train has been finished though, Kaylee. You'll be pleased to know the train should be functioning. And I'm very scared because I'm walking on its track and I don't know when it's coming. Go. It looks like it's not. It looks like it's fine.
It's calculator time already.
So now we just wait for the train to arrive. Is there a backup in these? Not particularly. Actually, I should check the...
That's a pretty nice number. 210 Caterium wire per minute. That
shouldn't
be too difficult.
Another question. Is the train still moving or did it get, like, killed by something? Probably not, but
we aren't even doing anything with our Caterium yet.
Yeah. Where do you name the trains?
Just at the station, I think, right?
I'll check. Timetable, train. Can I name you? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Cool. I've given one a name. Its name is Kate. Kate the Caterium train. Should come in. That was a good question. Kate. It says it's operational, but it's not moving. Is it just unloading at the moment? Maybe. It's going. Okay, cool.
10. That's like 3.5-ish. So that's 2180. Oh, it's actually 3.5. Okay. When things are exactly as they seem. One second. Do we still have RAM research that's going on? Hard drives. There is no hard drive research being done. All right.
Nice. Or less nice.
Yeah. Now there is.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I can set it up so each of these produces 52.5 Caterium per minute.
Mm.
And they will all be producing exactly as much as they need to without having to, like, recombine routes at all. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So if I do that, that means I can also just place them directly opposite whatever machine I need them going into, since they're just going one for one.
Yeah. Okay, so Caterium seems to be arriving at a good like at a good tempo. Seems to be, but I wouldn't be surprised if at some point it ran out of like Caterium ore over here because it's not delivering fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
I
I'd
mean,
have
as
to
long
sit
as
here.
production remains consistent,
Yeah, I'd have to sit
that's
here
all
for
that
like
matters.
hours probably to even figure that out. Unless I wanted to do incredible amounts of math, but it seems to be relatively backed up, and it doesn't seem to be like going too slowly. So I think it's fine. I should also go check.
Discovering how to quick paste recipes is the greatest thing that's ever happened.
Yeah. I'm gonna go check on the other side to make sure that it's not backed up there either, but it shouldn't be considering the previous station didn't have any left over either. I'm in a forest with a good chunk of mist in it, and all I could think of was, what if worm paste is around here?
I'm going to death you.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill you to death.
Oh no, death, my only weakness. Alright, well, time to go back home.
Said no non player character in Elden Ring ever.
Yeah. The worst disease of all, death blight. Except if you're like slightly bigger and fatter. Like an omen.
Yeah. Or like a normal knight.
Or a dog. Yeah, it's slight oversight, I guess.
Mm-hmm. They didn't want to create unique animations for everything dying to death blight.
Yeah. Same goes for fucking frenzied flame. Oh no, it's such a terrible, terrible affliction. Except, well, I guess there are creatures that aren't just NPCs that have frenzied effects, but nothing.
Except it just makes them stronger.
Yeah. No, don't get rid of the train tracks on accident.
Get rid of them on purpose.
Yeah. I wonder if I can slide down this road. I highly doubt it. I don't think I'll get enough momentum. Oh. No.
Alright. Phase 1 of production should be working.
Nice. I don't remember what...
Got circuit boards, quick wire, and rubber being fed in.
I don't remember what my first factory thing was actually making and what it needed. I think it might have needed Caterium. Or did it need copper sheets? No, sheets it already has.
Removing 42 quick wire from this, or 42 Caterium from the system. Uh-oh. Basic arithmetic.
Oh no.
282 now.
Okay, what do you guys need? Oh, right, they need aluminum. I don't think I can do that. My brain isn't functioning, even though I've done nothing yet. I need to get aluminum ingots produced over here.
I see.
To get...
Did I not set up crystal oscillator production? Or wait, were you doing that? You were doing that, right?
Yes.
Yes, you're short AI limiter production right now.
Yes.
Which you were working on that requires
Over
quick
here.
wire and copper sheets.
Ah, right. They require quick wire, right? Yeah, yeah. That's why I did the Ethereum stuff.
112.6. Okay, that's gonna take 2 of them. And I can just set those up if you're doing something else.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
The only other thing that I need to do is get aluminum, alaclad or whatever things here.
Wait, for what?
For whatever this is. This goes into... Why do I need to make this again?
Well, it's not for the AI limiters, I can tell you that.
No, I think it's for these things. Yes, it's for the heat. It's for the heat sinks that in turn make cooling systems.
Oscillators.
No.
I'll work on finishing up the crystal oscillators.
Okay.
And you can do what you're doing.
Yeah.
This is something completely separate.
Yeah. I'm working on the blenders up top for the cooling systems as well. But
56.3.
okay. I guess this starts off by going to the other platform and seeing if we have an access of aluminum scrap. I don't think we do, though. Oh, I'm so glad that I'm gonna go away from this place for half a week. My neighbors have been going under construction and stuff for a while, and it's been driving me a little nuts to constantly hear the noise. Oh, we do have a little bit of excess.
Oh, by the way,
Yes.
I might not be available next week,
Okay.
I think. Because I'm going to be in a different state.
Oh, what you doing?
Yeah. I'm visiting my mother.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, good luck with
I've not been to her new home since she moved there like 10 years ago
Oh,
or
God.
whatever,
Mhm.
I'm finally visiting. Not 10 years.
Yeah, I get it. Okay,
But
so
it's been a while.
yeah. Am I gonna make a giant fucking belt to the other place, or am I gonna make this train track a little longer? I guess I could make this train track a little longer. But I won't know how many. I'll do it anyway, it's fine. Time to. Can I pause you? Turn off self driving. Okay, cool.
22.52.
Can't believe Barli is abandoning me. Oh, no, he's not. However, I do the abandoning a lot. No, I joke. All right. So I'm going to make another train station closer to that place, so Kaylee gets to witness more train stuff going on.
We're getting some weird numbers now. 259.48.
This might stop some of the production, but honestly, I don't really care all that much.
And the other thing we need for this is copper sheets, which I'm just making. 8.15. Well, so we'll run that at a slight deficit for a little while. Yeah, I only have 15 to spare. Oh well. At least we know where all of the deficits are going to be.
Yeah. Are we still short on copper?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll see
I
about
haven't done
working.
anything
I'll
about
see
it,
about
so.
working on more copper stuff later. Because I think we still have. Do we still have some copper that we aren't running at maximum efficiency?
I've no idea.
Okay, I will look
Welcome
at
back
that
again.
next. It's not gonna be a long train moment.
Just drop that there. Yes. Much like your noisy construction neighbors, the birds have moved back into my ceiling.
Ah, yes. The birds. That being said, though, my neighbors are really kind people, and I don't mind it because they also like at some point in the past week or so they were like, "Hey, we're gonna start construction on our bathroom, so you might hear some noise. We apologize for that." And I'm like, "You know what? Just because you were here and talked about it, I don't mind." No, that's not
Yes.
entirely true. I don't usually mind all that much in general, but
Those birds haven't apologized to me at all.
no. They're just very kind people, these neighbors. They moved in like last year somewhere. They've just been pleasant all around. Am I gonna yeah.
This is probably a case of ceiling conveyor belts.
Let's see if I can oops.
Putting on the Ritz. What's your opinion on Ritz crackers?
Ritz crackers. Let me look up if we have an
Yeah, you
equivalent to
might
that.
not, I guess.
Ritz crackers. Oh, these. Yeah, we have very similar things. I imagine they taste a lot like what we call tuk tuks.
Mm-hmm.
I
They
like them.
taste like salt and butter.
Right, and a little bit of like a slight bit of artificial cheese, right?
No, no, no.
Oh,
They're plain crackers.
oh, okay.
They just taste like salt and butter.
Hmm. I mean, I'm not against crackers that taste like salt and butter. Honestly, I like crackers and I like salt and butter, so
Yep.
couldn't complain.
I'm a big fan of Ritz crackers.
Oh,
I'll just eat them plain.
yeah.
They're oddly delicious to me.
Yeah, they're one of those foods that you can just eat like an entire pack of, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. They come in like these sort of brown sleeves.
Yeah. That sounds delicious.
They're very
My
crumbly.
nutrient bars, except they don't have any nutrients in them. And they're brown sleeves.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I needed aluminum casing for those. Is that what you were working on?
Yes.
Were you working
I'm
on some
working
other
on
form of aluminum?
alclad aluminum stuff, but I'm also bringing a lot of aluminum over so that we can actually
I think
process
we just
more
need
of it
more
over there.
aluminum.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, you're making sheets. I need casings for this next step.
Well, there might be some left over. We'll see.
One second. All right. Are you setting up new aluminum refining?
No, not yet, but I might later. I'm
'Cause
bringing.
I think I might just do that.
Okay, I'm bringing access aluminum from our other place.
Yeah. Specifically over where you're doing Caterium,
Okay.
I think.
Is there more
Because
aluminum that
there's
way?
a bunch of bauxite over there.
Oh, right. You have to use it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go for it. If you have to upgrade the train station, it should be relatively easy to do so.
It might be time to figure out how to make the oh my god, I just caught the train. It might be time to figure out how to do like signals, train stopping signals.
Uh-huh. More train time.
Mm-hmm. You sound like you're disappointed.
I would never. Otherwise my girlfriend would disown me.
Don't you love trains, Mom?
Don't you feel stupid?
Don't you find trains stimulating?
I'll start working on train signals after I set this up. Okay, and now I just need to put like a small train station over here.
Why can't you open your inventory in trains?
Good question. I would not know.
Now Mars is talking about his girlfriend Kaylee the Witch.
Is there another Kaylee in chat?
No.
Oh.
This is just someone asking questions in my chat.
I don't like it when people ask questions. Okay, this is eternally blue now.
I don't like inquisitiveness.
No, I don't mind, but okay. Transport, train station.
Oh. Your train goes through solid rock.
Yeah, it does. I do not have as pretty a train. Hello? A prettiest train as you do. Hmm. This does not exist, does it? It doesn't. Hmm. Peculiar.
Curious.
Uh-oh.
Did you build your trade station on top of the
Oh.
water resource? I was going to use this.
Did I? I don't remember.
Yes.
Oops.
It's covering 2 of the faucets.
Did I?
Yeah.
I didn't do it on purpose, that's for sure.
I think I can still access them.
Oh, good.
So it doesn't matter that much. It's just like it's directly on top of a resource. Oh, man's done. All right. Sure, increase pipe efficiency. Why not?
You're probably the problem, aren't you? Yeah, I can smell it. You guys are as well.
Uh-oh. Can you start uploading motors? I'm gonna need a bunch of them.
Yes.
Whenever you have time.
What did I need? I just didn't have enough copper wire. Uh-oh.
Ooh. No, map. Okay, yeah, bauxite's right here. I do have bullets in my gun. I normally don't. Oh my...
These are sheets. Do we have any excess copper wire anywhere? That is the question.
We don't really have excess copper right now.
No. So you needed motors, right? Or rotors?
Yeah. Motor.
Motor. I think they live in here. If they load. If we have any. Yeah, we do. Nope. Nope. Sort. I have uploaded many a motor.
Okay. Good, good.
I'm gonna go back to old base to see if we have any leftover copper wire there to upload. Wouldn't be surprised if we did.
Are you detecting hostility? Computer. Oh, there you are.
If only it would tell us where, right? Just outline the enemy.
Alright. So, we've got impure, impure, normal, pure. Not very good quality bauxite over here.
That's unfortunate.
Alright, you know what? There's like a good ring of bauxite here. Maybe I set up my own train station.
Good luck.
Just consolidate all of it. I might just do that. Maybe I will.
After all,
Maybe I
why
will have
shouldn't
good
I?
luck. We haven't built a particle accelerator yet.
No. We are in the process of doing that, I believe. That might be why I'm making the heat sinks. I don't remember.
No, the heat sinks are for the thing that I'm doing. Like, the entire second factory is just for, like, one of the Phase 4 components. Like, its entire, like, network of stuff is making a single Phase 4 component.
I see.
That's what it's there for.
Kaylee, can I have one as a pet? Look at it.
Okay.
Put it in a little cage.
So let's just figure out what I'm going to do. So there's just a train station there.
Oh.
So if I just... Like, I could probably just put a train station, like, smack dab in the middle of these bauxite here. And have it loop around over here to grab those, and then back over there to grab those. And then I can just, like, have it loop through there, and then have that make a circle. And then I can have one diverging point after it's completed the circle to head all the way down to home base. Is that a good idea? I'll probably also want to set up a refinery earlier. Probably around here. What does bauxite need? Silica? Any silica nearby? No quartz crystals that I can see. Oh, there is quartz over there. And the quartz is next to a big pond. So I could set up a refinery over there. Okay, so then the second train can, like, loop around over here.
What was I doing again?
I'll have a refinery
train
there.
station.
Okay. And that way, our trains won't overlap either. Which is good.
Greed is good.
Maybe I also don't do a full loop. Maybe I... No, I probably want a full loop. Actually, I probably want an entire loop because I'm most likely going to have to run at least 2 trains on this track.
Hmm. The fuck is... Oh, I see. Alright.
So, should be around here for the train station. Yep. Slightly hostile territory, but it's fine.
Okay, now I need to count which one. Actually, I probably don't need to, but it's fine. Which one of you is one that I... Oh.
Ah!
Oh. Oh. Okay. That's nice. Oh. Bro. Stop lagging.
Oh, I'm playing Toho over here.
Uh-huh. Little bullet hell. I've never played a Toho, but I'm alright at bullet hells, so I might eventually have to give it a shot. But then again, it also looks like hot garbage whenever I look at it.
It's a pretty old game.
Yeah.
The Toho. And there are newer ones.
That's true.
You just won't understand the lore.
Ah, yes, because that's why people play those games.
Unironically, I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh. Thought they did it for bragging rights. Like Dark Souls. No one plays Dark Souls for the lore, right? Fatty video. Bonus scrap. Have an efficient day. Thank you. Fix it properties.
1 freight platform.
Oh, safety. Sorry about that. And then this train needs to go that way.
Right. 2 freight platforms just to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also it helps manage the production belts better.
I need to bring you up. Oh.
There's the pure bauxite. Is it up? think it might be all the way up here.
Bro.
I opened you? No. New hard drive. Neat.
So it goes like that. Oh. Am I doing it wrong? No, I'm not. And then it needs to go back up
Oh yeah, there it is.
here.
That's the bauxite.
Needs to go back up here. I see.
Right. I can build from afar.
Ugh.
How'd you get up there? Hee.
Yeah.
I did a sneaky. Right, yeah, they put the pure bauxite on top of a mountain guarded by radioactive pigs and radiation.
Oh, good.
So I just slapped a miner on top of it and ran away.
Good.
Nope, it is good.
That is the way to do it. Industrialization at its most efficient.
Cowardice always wins.
It's true. Vertical. This is, again, whatever, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I apologize for making ugly train tracks. But they get where they
God,
need to go.
Another radioactive pig. You seen Spaceballs?
No, never heard of it.
Oh, it's one of the like really famous Star Wars parodies.
Oh, right. Yeah, we've probably talked about it. Is
Have
that the one with the big,
Oh my
the
God.
guy with the big hat?
Yeah, Darth Helmet.
Is that his name?
Yep.
That's really
I was about to quote one of his lines, which was, "Evil will always win because good is stupid."
I like that. There's a series of
Oh my God, the
animated
radioactive
shorts
pig's still after me.
on YouTube of like a bunch of people playing D&D. They're called, I don't remember what they're called, which is a crime in and of itself, but it's like something by Witchlight. They're pretty famous. Yeah, anyway, they have this one short that I really like where I think it's called Prison Rules or something like that, where someone goes like, if you really need to, you have to beat up Pugsley. And then they go like, yeah, but I don't really like, that's not my shtick. And then one of them goes, and you call him bitch a lot, and Pugsley is like a dog character. And then he goes, I'm not a woman, so how do I, but it's not. And then someone goes, nice, I like that, with like completely straight faced, and everyone loses their shit at how straight faced he says it. It's so funny. It's probably funnier if you actually see the clip rather than me explaining it, but that's never stopped me before.
Oh no, I'm making rebar, not ammo. Whoops. Like, oh, there's neat types of ammo I can make. And it's like, wrong gun, dummy.
Long gun. Oh, John Longson. Oh, sorry. Word association with Mars. It's time for that again already. Happens at least once a stream. Oh, am I gonna
So
have
nice
to do?
having resources uploaded.
I am. I guess I could just go over top of it twice. That's probably smarter, isn't it? So I know I've been bringing you down this whole time. However, I need to just go back up. I'm just going to go back a little bit.
Sloppy Alumnia?
Excuse me?
Ah! Oh god. Oh god, I'm getting shot. I just unlocked the recipe for sloppy Alumnia.
Oh.
And I got shot for it.
Government secrets.
What was I researching? I wanted better rifle ammo. I can make homing bullets?
Ooh.
What else? I feel like... There we go. Turbo ammo. That's what I was really after.
Turbo ammo?
So much.
I'm not
You need to
again.
research so much for that. I was not making that many bullets. I don't even have enough gas. Well, I have enough gas. Did I start making... No, I didn't start making rocket fuel because you need a bunch of aluminum for it. I remember.
Oh, good.
Alright, I'll just make homing bullets. I'm short a couple of rifle magazines. Probably because I reloaded once.
Wonder if I can make myself go up there at this point.
What funny thing will she say about our guided bullets?
Homing rifle ammo unlocked. This ammo can be loaded into a normal rifle and, when fired, will seek a target. Clarification. This does not make the rifle a homing rifle. If you leave the rifle alone, even when loaded with this ammo, it will not return home like a devoted and adorable puppy and/or kitten.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Now then.
Potter.
What is it going to take to make homing rifle ammo? Ooh. Okay, it takes high-speed connectors. I was assuming it would take those because it took those to research it, but I was kind of hoping it would be a little bit simpler.
Yeah. We have done very little in the sense of warfare.
And that changes now. I have homing bullets. Hopefully this will be enough to kill that radioactive pig that's guarding the other bauxite. Wait, it's not here anymore.
It left. How dare he?
Oh! I saw my radiation level climbing and I'm like, oh, pig's here.
He's back.
Homing rifle ammo.
Did
Oh
I
my
do
goodness,
anything
this
wrong?
looks so cool. I did it.
I'm almost
Depigged to the area.
doing it as well.
Yeah, so homing rifle ammo looks really cool.
Oh, I don't even have a gun.
Just thought I'd let you know.
I have a rebar gun. Another question is, will this still go properly? Maybe. We'll see. Let's see if I can write this train properly.
Survey says...
Unclear.
Well,
Try again later. Is that a Steve
that's
Harvey
the magic
thing?
8-ball, you dunce.
Naked grandma.
What?
Sorry, I word associated to Steve Harvey's game show where you also have like a survey answers. I don't remember what it's called, but
I'm pretty sure that's what I was quoting.
oh, okay. And then there's one moment like, "What's one thing you don't want to see while coming home?" And then someone goes, "Naked grandma," and he goes, "What?
Mm.
Naked grandma?" And then it's on the board. Okay, train. You go to aluminum. So, what am I gonna name this train? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Train to aluminum.
No, alley minimum. There you go. That's your name now. At a timetable, I need to add bonus scrap. So from home, I think you do go to aluminum, and then from aluminum you go to bonus scrap. And at bonus scrap, you unload scrap, as one would expect. And then I save, and then I save changes, and then I turn on self-driving, question mark. Let me get in. Oh, it's actually going. Survey says, yes, it can.
Hooray, you can now feel the joy of riding in a train.
Cruising along that main street. I think that's actually something else. I don't remember what that is.
That is cruising on down. That's Magic School Bus.
Oh, maybe. With the Fritz? No way! Yeah, that sounds right. I've never watched that because it's American, not European.
Yeah.
Here you go, Kaylee. You get to see full TV screen train moment.
I love homing ammo.
Nice.
I'm out of homing ammo.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, Noblesk time. Hey, pig. Get exploded. He was really close to death.
Okay, so now you load and unload over here. Excuse me.
You're excused. Just don't do it again.
No. We don't do that here. Huh? Let's see if it does what I want it to do. Hello, Demon God Jeff. Welcome. That's a good name. I like it. It reminds me of our sibling Baron a little bit. Except I don't think he's called Jeff in real life. He might be. I don't know.
Who knows?
He does.
Way
Is
to
my
take the wind out of my sails.
is my sibling OP? Well, Baron is.
Stinky.
How do I put this? He has RP, like new RPer energy, where he goes, yeah, but my character actually does like X and Y and X and Y, and there's nothing wrong with that really, but I prefer my characters a little bit more grounded usually.
I got spidered.
Oh, did you die?
No,
Oh,
I just got spidered. I popped it.
okay. I don't believe Baron is called Jeff in real life. Yeah, I don't think so either. Okay, so now you unload. Why aren't you unloading? Oh, you are. It's just lagging. Okay, cool.
Okay. So the quartz is up here somewhere. Yes. All right. So there's quartz here. This is probably not going to be enough quartz now that I'm thinking about it.
And then I need to make a little... and then I need to make a little... So that's strain mode. He's one of the youngest among the Arch siblings. Yeah. And then this has a bunch of scrap. And then I hope that it... Whatever, it's fine. We'll figure that one out later.
Oh. My train's actually going to come right up alongside one of your trains.
Oh, nice.
Neat.
No, that's not what I want. I need to process the scrap into aluminum ingots, I think. And then from aluminum ingots, I need to go into...
Ah, so many spiders.
Right? Do I need aluminum ingots? Yes.
Ah,
Do we have
I will
alternate
reduce
recipes?
you into your base components with explosions.
Do we have alternate recipes for...
Yeah, when you want to look for alternate recipes, just select the item in your codex and it will show you all of the alternate recipes.
Yeah.
I think when you are, like, if you're trying to construct something in a constructor, or you can just search it in
Yeah,
the
I found
codex
it.
by
Yeah.
pressing N.
Yeah. We only have... There is another recipe for aluminum ingots, but we don't have it yet, so I'm just gonna start making regular aluminum. Okay. So...
Train station, that's what I need.
I need some of this silica, which we have 125 of per minute. How many should I be making to make aluminum ingots? Probably a few.
And then 2 freight platforms, both facing that way. Okay, and these will unload bauxite, and we'll have bauxite refining over there. But that's going to need to get reloaded into the train. So I actually need 3. Okay. I think that gets stapled onto the back in that case for best practice. Surface is too uneven.
Okay.
But everything else worked fine.
And then you... Oh, right. I forgot that we have explorer cars.
Oh, yeah. Well, we haven't used those in a while, huh?
No. Honestly, it's just way more convenient to just sprint, crouch,
Yeah.
slide, and then jump, and then fucking... What's it called? Jetpack. It's so quick. You have so much vertical momentum, and nothing gets in your way.
Mm-hmm.
Production. I think I need assemblers.
Is it even enough for you yet?
I think that's about right. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I need you to make not these. It's not in here. isn't? How do I make... Turn you into ingots. In what? In a foundry. I see, my bad.
Oh, my mistake. There we go.
I forgot that there were two machines that make things out of twos. Huh. Okay. This should be maybe plenty. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This should maybe be good.
Yeah. It's a terrible number though. Do I make 6 instead? I guess I could do that.
Okay, so these will be unloading platforms. And they will take the bauxite over there to get refined into aluminum. And the train will
It's gonna be a
continue
little
back
awkward,
towards home base. It would be convenient if I could just merge with that track, but I don't want to figure out signaling.
Sure, this works.
Alright, maybe we should just figure out signaling. My train station's right next to your track.
Yeah, maybe. And then I guess I can just...
Path signals. Block signals.
And another... over here. Does this thing not need power? Looks like it doesn't. That's worrying.
Watch the movement of trains to avoid collisions and bottlenecks.
Okay. Aluminum ingots. Copy settings. 75 per minute. Oh, I might not have enough.
Alright. I don't understand how those work. I'm just gonna make my own train line. And it will run on the ground like a normal, sensible train.
How much silica per minute do we have? Oh, we do not have that much. We only have 125 silica per minute? Oh. But we have access, so we can make more.
It
But
will
that-
run mostly on the ground.
But that would mean it only makes 2 of them, and I don't think it's going to be enough. 60 twice, so that's 120. How much did I need from my machines?
60 twice?
Yes. So 120.
Okay. I thought you were saying 62 really weirdly.
11-1.
Yeah.
So
My 11th birthday.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 10. So I need 300 aluminum ingots per minute. Oh, fuck. So if I make 4 of them, I think I'll have enough. This will be 60 times 6.
Guess what that's not going to connect to. anything.
60 times 6 is 360. So I do kind of need all of these, maybe except for one less.
Zoop it.
If I have 5 of these going, what does that make me?
Well,
Oh. Why aren't you pumping out? Why aren't you pumping out?
oh, hey, pig.
Why are you a smart splitter? Are you a smart splitter too? No, you're not. That's not very smart of me. How'd that happen?
How could this happen?
I might have pressed E accidentally and swapped it. Okay, so I need more silica production. I need 75 times 5. I need 375 of
Sweet
it.
spot here.
So I effectively need to kind of double it, I think. Which we could probably do.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
Only
Let
125
me just
per
kill
minute.
this guy. Oh no, my mic.
Your mic. Should I just make
It
another?
swapped. It muted itself at some point.
Oh.
I don't know if it's been muted the entire time.
Uh-oh.
No, it couldn't have been. Someone responded to something I said.
Oh, okay. That's
I
not
guess
bad.
it just muted in the middle at some point. Whoops.
Are we using
That's
all
weird.
of this? Maybe. Probably not. No, we're not. So I'm gonna pump up more over here, I guess.
What do you mean railway tracks too steep? I say, looking at a complete vertical decline.
Do I make more of this? I think I do. How many more do I need? How much do you make per minute? 37.5, 37 5 times, I don't know. 6 is 225, which will be enough. Maybe.
Vertical.
It won't be. Oh no, it will be. I only need 300, right? Yeah. Yeah, that'll be enough. So if I make another 6 of them, it's gonna take up so much space though. That's alright.
Really? That's too steep?
You're just foundries, right? Or structures, okay. This basically needs an entire floor of in and of itself because of how much silica I'm gonna be producing. I guess I could, speaking of floors, I guess I could just do that rather than making it wider. I could go vertical. So I will.
Oh man.
Is this too high? Is this tall enough? Yeah, this is
I
fine.
think I actually want to be up there. Oh my god, perfect.
Constructor.
Oof.
1,
Oh, that hotkey's way over there.
2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Which direction do I need you to go? Right. You're an individual who likes to go into games blind, right?
Yes.
I've never really done that before until recently, where I what's it called? I recently started playing the video game known as Metaphor Fantasio.
Yes.
It's one of the Atlas
I've
games, and
heard
it's
good things.
yeah, it's been really good so far. But usually I play usually I watch from an with content from an individual who plays a lot of Atlas games, and he didn't have a playthrough of Metaphor yet, and I was like, oh, cool. I guess I can just go into it blind for once. So I did, and I think I'm at like the last third or last quarter of the game. And I've like, there's very, very little spoilers that I've actually heard about any of the story. And it's been interesting and refreshing in its own right. So it's been good. But it's been a bit of a weird feeling for me that I've actually gone into something completely blind for once.
The only thing I know about Metaphor is that there's an elf called Heidelgard or whatever.
Hulkenberg, that's it.
Hulkenberg.
She is very fun. She likes to eat. That's her whole. No, actually, I don't think in Persona games there have been a lot of characters that have just been very gimmicky, but like Hulkenberg's gimmick that she likes any type of food isn't actually that like intrusive, I suppose. So that's been nice. Here. One there. One there. There is a very good gif of her where she's eating and it just says scrumptiddlyumptious. It's very good.
Very Flanders core.
Yeah. Let's just get here. Okay. So now y'all should start making more silica. Once I've set that up. Copy settings. Paste. Paste.
Alright, yeah, I can just make the train station down here.
Oh.
Try and divert the return routes as much as possible. Alright. So, I believe I want 2 empty platforms and one rate platform, as so.
Okay, so now we should be producing another 360. No, 225 silica, which I'm all gonna use at some point. I think.
All right.
I think I'm gonna use it all right now, actually. Because I need 300 over here.
Blue somewhere there.
Right? 75 times 4, is it? Yeah, so I get 300 over here, and that's all I need to immediately go up to that place, because it's 5 times 30, which is... Or 6 times 10 times 6, whatever. I'll figure it out. Okay, so now I need to do something weird, I guess.
Wait a second.
How many? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 7. And you produce 37 times. It's 226. How much
Is there oil there? So I can use petroleum
80,
coke.
okay.
Yeah, I need either oil or coal over there. Please, please, don't abandon me. All right, there's coal there.
Now I
I'm
hope
just gonna
that
have
I'm
to
not.
make a pipeline, I think.
Now all I can do is hope that I'm not overexerting
It's a fair amount of oil
the
there.
amount of quartz we actually have. But we'll figure that out in time. In due
I will
course.
A pipeline. I need
So
to
this is
train
getting
that, I think.
37.5 times 6. 225.
Okay.
So this is getting
I'll
plus
just be setting up an entire separate
5. Oh, jeez.
factory over there just to produce aluminum.
Yeah. Okay, 350. And then I need to pump out a total of 300, I suppose.
My favorite streams, saying numbers over and over again.
Yeah. Do I lock this again? H? No, that's not the one. R? Yeah, there we go.
Alright.
I guess I could just tap it from
This drink
here.
is fairly grounded. Alright,
Yeah, I could just do that. Splitter.
so this is here to unload a bunch of everything. Bauxite, specifically. Okay.
So if I'm correct, these all need a total of
I should definitely
1, 2,
explode
3,
these.
4, 5. 75 times 5 is 375. Did I calculate things wrong? Is that what I'm doing? I think I did.
Oh no, there's a spitter here. This is my last noblesse.
Oh, I can upload some.
Huh.
I only have
Didn't-
11, but I gave you some. So we're at a deficit for silica now as well. Maybe.
If I end up producing excess, I'll let you know, but I
Yeah.
don't think I will.
No.
I think I will need more, in fact.
Yeah. That doesn't look quite right.
Also, our quartz mines are probably still only Mark II.
Yeah.
So you might be able to just upgrade those and get extra quartz.
Yeah. That's true.
I should probably figure out how much bauxite I'm going to be receiving.
It's less that... Oh god, this is the worst spaghetti I've made so far. It's less that I'm worried about the quartz production and more about the space that I'm turning it into silica for, but we'll see. Can I do that? I probably can. I can probably put a splitter up top here, up top there, and then make like a splitter.
This purple biome is kind of creepy.
Yeah.
I normally like purple, but when the air is purple, it's that's a bit much. All right. Now then. 120 out of impure. Okay. And it's double each time, right?
This is better.
So pure is double normal, right?
Yes. I believe so.
That's 240 plus 240, that's 480, and then 480 plus 480 is 960.
Hmm.
Just a second. With bauxite, you make refineries to turn it into alumnia solution. Or I could make sloppy alumnia.
Sloppy.
Sloppy alumnia. Let's see. So that's 200 bauxite per minute into 240 alumnia solution. But it's just better.
Oh, right. That's how I need to do this. Yeah.
Okay. Does it... Oh, it doesn't produce excess silica. Okay. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I think that's a bad thing. Because I need the silica in order to... Because it refunds itself.
Excuse me? It refunds itself? You should refund yourself right now? Sorry. Had a moment.
Okay. I forgive you. Aluminum scrap. Okay, we only have one recipe for aluminum ingots. Speaking of, Mam's definitely done researching.
Yeah.
Hard drive. Oh, I didn't even have one researching.
Okay, and now I need power. Power.
Okay.
Two.
What was I even looking up now? Production foundry. Not foundry. Refinery.
Think.
Right?
Think.
Okay.
Think. 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 Okay, so those are now all starting to produce aluminum ingots.
What if I just do sloppy production?
And
That's
those aluminum
240
ingots,
aluminum.
I guess I could just make another thingy over here. I should. We have plenty, I think, so I'll do that. So with another 37, I believe we have enough.
I will be using petroleum coke.
Friction constructor. Silica.
240. Just a second.
Second has been given.
Thank you.
No problem. A rarity in the favorite pitch of battle. Yeah, just go on. Produce.
Okay. So 240 produces 400 aluminum scrap per minute.
So 350 plus 350 plus 37.5 is
Okay. That's 200 bauxite per minute. How much did I say I was producing? 960?
beats me.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Okay. 120.
387.5
plus 240 plus
and then
960,
minus
yes.
375.
So if I'm producing 960 bauxite, what if I just put a battery in here to produce 40 more bauxite?
Okay. Now we are making 60 per minute times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Which makes me an even 1,000 bauxite per minute.
Okay, so this is exactly 300. Aluminum ingots. Select icon. 300
So if I do that,
aluminum.
1,000 bauxite, that means something.
Okay. So you are producing 300 aluminum per minute, and I think I need exactly 300 aluminum per minute to even start my machine.
5 times 240. 1,200 alumina solution per minute.
Yeah, I do. So I'm gonna immediately use all of this aluminum. Do I make another one of these, or do I do it underground? I think I do it underground.
1,200 alumnia solution per minute. So I would have 5 of these running. Just a second. Can I divide that by 180? Nope.
Oh, that's not good. I can solve this, though.
1,200. It's fine, I'll just have an odd number. It doesn't matter that much. Okay.
I can solve this relatively easily.
I could just have every one of them set up to take in 240. That's not actually an issue. Just throw a couple batteries in all of them, set the clock speed to 133. Or I could drop the clock speed to 120. Then I'd have to use 10 of them instead of 5. Like, it's better to increase clock speed.
Nope, stop that.
So that makes 2,000 aluminum scrap per minute. And then aluminum scrap is cooked in a foundry with silicon. Need so many foundries. Right. We need to find that other recipe for aluminum ingots, because I need a more efficient way to make this.
Uh-huh. I don't know how many hard drives we have left.
There's 2,000 scrap, right? If I'm remembering correctly, and it was 2,000 scrap. We need 22.22 repeating, of course, foundries.
Is that in there? It is, isn't it? You
Take a look at the
motherfucker.
map. Alright, 2 minutes left. Okay, I'm not setting up the entire line of bauxite, as it turns out. Because getting those other two is just going to be even more of a pain than it's worth. Which means I can just make a train that loops in on itself.
Nice.
Instead of having to make a big circle. Which helps me out a lot.
Oh. Every time I let out a little burp, I hurt my stomach. I feel like I did something wrong yesterday. Maybe my Philly cheesesteak wasn't quite right. I tried making a Philly cheesesteak on my own. It was relatively successful, but my tummy is a little in knots, so that's not great.
Let's see. Oh, that's what happens when you don't live in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I suppose.
They come and get you.
Yeah. Okay. That's that, and then I need you to meet up here for another splitter, right? Yeah. So you two need to meet up roughly over here. And then
Okay, MAM research.
like that.
I'm gonna dig through the MAM results to try and get that. Right, copper alloy, pure quartz. Rescan. I found a new recipe for heat sinks. It looks like it's pretty efficient.
Oh, good.
It's aluminum casing and rubber. And
Oh,
that's it.
good.
That's the recipe.
What? That's great.
All right. Well, that's my last hard drive.
All of the work that I've been doing is for naught. That's great.
Yeah, possibly.
That's all right. At least we'll have things.
Hey, purple slug. Yeah, by the way, we're out of hard drives.
Yeah, I
That was my
noticed.
last one.
Where was I? Hello? Who am I? What? Did I not just...
My hands.
Slightly more over here, I guess. Oh, here we go. And then I need to make a splitter. That splits one off into this direction. It goes like there, I guess. No, further. There. No.
That's entirely unnecessary. I don't know why I did that.
And then one more splitter. Like there. Okay, so that's all of that wired up. Well, wired is not the right word, but... And then I just need to pull from you. In there. And now that should get going. Wait for a moment for it to back up a little bit. Oh no, I never mind. Alright. So I'm producing. Oh, actually, I'm not doing heat sinks yet. I'm producing alclad aluminum sheets. So even if the heat sinks don't need everything that I need to do right now, it's still making a material that at some point we'll need. Even though the original purpose for those sheets were to make heat sinks, but
You. Oh, you have a radioactive spider in you.
ooh, how exciting! All right. Well, that's probably good because we have a lot of rubber, but we don't have a lot of copper. I don't know if we have a lot of rubber still, but So I'll just make another tower over here for alclad aluminum.
Did Spider learn how to go invisible, or did it die?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Whoa! I still hear it. Hey, champ, how about you stay completely still and die? Okay, it died.
Nice.
I'm very injured. Pick up all these bacon mushrooms. Oh! I just got spooked by a light.
Nice.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the light. Close the curtains.
Ow.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, and that is 300 of them,
Oh,
I
never
think,
mind.
per minute.
The heatsink recipe was actually already simple. I just unlocked a different recipe for it.
Yeah,
Never mind.
but the heatsink alternate recipe is still pretty good if we want to use less copper.
Copper. Yeah.
So for now,
It's
I'm just putting
okay.
the alclad stuff into a chest, a series of chests, and then we can decide on that at some other point.
Yeah. I think you've already got the setup for what you're making going, so just keep going with that.
Okay, sure.
We don't need to follow the new heatsink recipe.
Eddie.
It's not better, it's just different.
That's what my mom tells me all the time. I'm not better, I'm just different. That's not true.
Yeah.
0 alclad aluminum per minute. Okay, cool. And then this goes like that,
Whoa.
like that.
I suddenly hit a surge of anti-gravity.
It's
Weird.
fun. What else do I need for these fucking heat sinks? Copper sheets. I haven't set up the copper sheets yet. I can tell you that much.
Guess you'll just have to steal from my copper sheets that are already in the negative.
Yeah, so I think I'm actually going to set up these other... Because, like, the only things that I've quote-unquote set up is, like, the machines that make them.
Mm-hmm.
So I've not actually set up any of the other resources and the like. So I'm actually just going to keep the alclads in its own thing, and then I'll... Like, next time I'll work on the other thing. 300 alclad. So now we have 300 alclad aluminum sheets per minute. Are we already that? I don't know. I am not going to make... like, this stream is going to be quite a short one, because I am tired.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
I also have to go at some point. But that's what is there anything else I can do for this stream? Do you need me to figure out the trains? Or have you already...
I've already finished my train thing.
Okay.
So my train is finished. And if you want, you can come help me with the entire factory that I need to set up. Basically.
Yeah, I'll come over. That way.
The train station Saratov, as it is currently named. I haven't gotten around to renaming anything yet.
Okay, I'm on my way.
I definitely need to find quartz somewhere else.
Speaking of, I should check on our quartz, but I think our quartz is doing fine still. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like it.
Man, there is very little quartz here in this portion of the map. Yeah, we're using almost all of it.
Oh.
There's 2 up on the red plateau. That's it.
Oh. Oh, this is probably
They're both
worrying.
pure though.
Unless it's just not loading in properly.
All right.
I'll be on my way in a moment. I just need to check something out.
Rubber concrete. Good enough. All
Okay.
right.
That's worrying. It's fine. We'll see if something goes wrong when it does. We're running out of quartz in the in one of the 2 locations, kind of.
Cool.
But I don't think we really need that secondary location that much anymore because we're doing the same thing on the prime location now. Anyway, on my way.
So, I think I might actually just want to create foundation. The foundation and the firmament. Okay, so I am getting. What was it? It was 1,000 bauxite. Even. Yes. And bauxite. I don't think I want to make sloppy aluminum. I think I need to make one that has silica byproduct.
Okay.
So I will do that instead.
Now the question is, how do I get up there?
But that also means that I should definitely take the battery out of the other one.
This is how I get up there.
Which will mean you will just be making not 2,000, but 60. Oh, wait.
What the hell was that circular thing?
What was what circular thing?
I just saw a giant circular orange thing.
Oh, that's the headlight for the train.
Oh. I see.
One second. I'm going to go take a battery out of one of the miners that I made because I don't need it anymore since I'm not making sloppy alumina. Okay, so I will be producing, what was it, 960? Which is divisible by 120, which is the amount of bauxite that I will be making.
Okay.
Which is 10? How many is that? All right.
So 960.
Yeah. That's
8.
4 foundry? 8?
8.
8, yes. So and there's a lake right next to it, so we'll be able to get the water we need from the lake. 3, 4, or no, that's 5. Because I started with 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my goodness, I'm so good at estimating how much space I'll need.
Yeah, well done. I'm not. And I'm not.
Okay. So that's 8 of these.
Oh my god, they're
Here.
faced the right way as well. That's more surprising to me.
Yeah. If you want something to do, just a second. Each of these requires 180 water. Make enough water extractors to get 180 water for 8 of these.
Okay. And the water is that direction? Yep.
Yep. There's just a lake
Oh,
over
yes. I've actually seen it before. I just wiped it from my memory, so I'll do that. That's fine.
Right. So that's making 180 for each of them.
Yeah.
You can use batteries if you need to as well.
Yeah.
If that helps any.
So 180 times 8, right?
Yep.
Okay, times 8. So I'll need 1,440 in total. Where is it? Where are they again? Oh, found them. They do 120 each. Oh, whoops. This divided by 120. Oh, I'll need exactly 12. That's nice.
16. Okay, that gives me an annoying number. I remember.
Oh, we don't have enough rotors. I'll go upload some rotors real quick.
Okay.
Because otherwise I will not be able to make water.
Okay. 180 per minute. One second. It's really unfortunate that doesn't divide evenly. Alright. I just set that clock speed. Okay. So that's what the 0.33 is.
That's what the point of the mask is.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll have 5 normal ones and one of them running at requiring 60. That's not that difficult. So 6 total. Which means that I can actually make this look okay. Oh my god. Let me sit there.
Another question is, where do we produce rotors? Over here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
By the way, did you take the train down?
No.
Because you can do that if you
I
want.
took the track down, though.
Yeah. Yeah,
Actually,
you can
are
just drive a
these-
train on that if you want. It'll be pretty fast.
Yeah. These are what I need. You got what I need. But you say I'm just a friend. Okay. I'm coming up, by the way, through the train track.
Yep. Let me take the train off the track so
Yeah.
you don't run into it.
I don't have ADHD. What are you on about? Oh. Why aren't you deleting? There we go.
It doesn't delete while it's still moving.
Oh,
It has to come to a stop.
that's a good thing to know. Because that means I
Yeah.
just can't Tokyo drift, hop out, and then delete.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to be a little bit mindful with how you do it.
Yeah.
Alright. Wait, which one's the gimped one? It's you, right?
Honk honk.
Yes. Honk honk.
Water extractor. I need 10 more of these.
120.
2, 3,
Okay. So that requires half of one.
4. 5. 6. And then just how much water can you take is the question. Probably definitely not enough for that. What's a pump? 600. So I need
much of these needs
3
180?
lines in total. Can you divide 12 into 3? Yes. So 4
Pretty
each.
easily, actually.
Yeah, I've never been good at math. I'm very slow at I guess that's not true. I'm just very slow at it, and I work in a different way. Like I calculate differently. Not better, differently. Definitely not better.
Okay. So that's getting the 60 it needs from this pipe, and this valve is sending 60 through to here, which adds up to 180. Math.
Wow.
Right. So
That's fine.
2 of these will combine into 240. Oh, I'm about to do some real good thinking.
I'm not. Nom nom.
So 240. That'll have 60 extra. And I will have a valve on here
Yeah, that'll be fine. This is good.
that limits flow by 60.
Oh, that's gonna be annoying to do though. That's alright. I can do it.
So 240 is flowing through here. 180
right.
is going through here, and 60 is going through here. I'm a genius.
I'm feeling a little
So
smart as well with how I'm setting these things up, rather than just winging it and making it look like a fucking eyesore.
Right. And since this is getting 60 from there, it only needs 120 from there. And now that's getting... It's 180. And now...
Middle of these two. Oh, oops. How do I make pipeline junction go up?
Get fed. Pipeline junction go up. If you create a pipe and then put a pipeline junction intersecting it, the scroll wheel can make it face upwards.
Okay.
Now I split this one into two 60s,
Why not?
and I probably
Oh, I
won't have
see.
room for that. Oh, I might.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
I guess I could just do it like this. Yeah, that. Okay. So, things a little easier. Okay. And then you go in there, and you go in there. Okay, cool. Yes, I'm doing
We
it.
have been playing for 2 hours.
Yes.
Okay.
Sounded a little bit like Snake there.
Copper pipes.
Copper Pipes does sound like a Metal Gear Solid character.
Now the big limiting factor is the foundries and the silica. I didn't do the math for the silica.
Oh, good.
Should I do this on a second floor or just build further out? Something can build further out. Nice trees there.
No,
Oh, I just realized something. We don't actually need all that water.
you have to be kidding me. Yeah, how much do you need?
Just a second. 5 times 7. And then...
Because I have just set up everything. Basically, sort of.
770 less water.
So that would be 1440 minus 770, 670. You produce 600, so I only need 2? Is that what I'm saying? No, that's not right.
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days.
Actually, 200. What? All right.
We need...
Uh,
Actually, just a second.
okay. Let's see. 120
How much
meters.
water these pipes carry? 300. Okay. I mean, the pipes don't even carry enough water. So, there's that. Pipes can only carry 600
Oh, I know.
cubic meters of liquid per minute.
That's why I have 3 of them.
Yeah. Okay.
What is... Okay, how do I read this? Okay, 120 per minute. So that divided. Oh no. That divided by 120, which I don't think it can do. I need 6 of them in total. Technically 5.5, but
So
I can remove a bunch of these. That's alright.
Mm-hmm. And then we're gonna have to figure out feedback and valves so that we can get water to all of these places correctly with the right amount of water being fed back through from the foundries that are producing the scrap and water.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I worry about.
Yes.
Okay. So if I just don't remove this yet. Okay. So I have 8 of them set up now. That
Yes.
is 2 pipes that are completely full, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
How do we need to do that with your stuff?
Yeah. So I'm producing 770 whatevers of water.
Mm-hmm.
What I think that means is I can. What is it? I can probably just split off what 500 and whatever. It's kind of just awkward because each of them produces 105 water per minute.
Yeah. And where do you need where does this water need to go?
So the water goes to the first set of whatever they're called,
Yeah.
refineries. Just a second. Can we get a power line over here so that we can like hover?
Yeah. That might be smart.
I'm gonna go because there's one right next to the radio tower.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking of, can we just with 2 pipes, like two full pipes, can we just like back flood them in a
Yeah.
way?
So
Then
that's
it wouldn't be a lot of brain ache. It would just be putting 2 pipes up to the like into certain amount of splitters without having to do too much calculus.
ooh. Okay. Foop, foop, foop.
Oh,
Set that there.
oh.
Power the train station. Also, I set up a power pole Mark III, like here-ish. All right, and that takes 9 of those. Huh.
I do quite like the like spider like the webby like wires going from one pole to like 10 of these things.
All right, and these are all powered. Okay. So, now we can hover.
Yeah.
So, from an aerial perspective,
Yeah.
the first row is what's going to be taking the water.
Yeah.
So all the water is being fed into the back row. The
Yep.
second row is producing 770 excess water, which will be fed back into the first one. What we can do is run the pipes up here and fill all of the refineries with water, and then we can flush the pipes and run a new pipe system that combines the ones from the first one with the ones at the back. And I believe if we just have the water production over down there, feeding the necessary amount minus the amount that will be produced by the front runners, that should be enough.
Right. Okay. So at the moment, it's producing a little bit more than the required amount for.
Yeah. What is the required amount again?
1,440,
20
670.
times 8. 960.
Wah.
Or no, never mind. 180 times 8. Yeah, 1,440.
Yeah, and then minus
that right?
770, so that's 670 is what we need from the water pools below, which we are producing a little bit more than.
Yeah. Yeah. So 670.
We're gonna
Oh, right,
fall
these
in a
aren't
moment.
powered yet.
Yeah.
Just get. There you go.
Yeah. So these are producing 120 each.
Mm-hmm.
6 of these will produce the 670 that we need, and then 2 of them are extra because of calculus.
Yeah.
So that means we'll be producing a bunch. My brain is ceasing to function.
Yeah. Yeah, so 670 from these guys.
Yeah, from 6 of them will produce that. I've made
Okay,
one
just a
extra in case we needed to flood more.
Yeah. Okay. So let's work on partitioning.
Yeah.
Which, like, how water is going to be distributed.
Mm-hmm.
So if each of these needs 180, 2 of them needs 360. 3 of them needs 540. Okay, so if 3 of them need 540, that's almost an entire pipe's worth of water.
Okay, so that will be
we'll
about
do
4
2
of
sets of 3 and 1 set of 2, right? Okay. Wait. Just a second.
We can also work slightly inefficiently with having a little bit too much water. Right?
Well, we can't.
We
actually. No. Because if the water backs up when it's producing aluminum scrap, it stops everything.
Oh. Oh no.
Because if we're producing too much water in the second stage,
Yep.
and it's feeding too much water into the first stage, then the water will back up.
I see.
And we won't be able to produce anything extra.
Yeah.
So we need to be providing the exact right amount of water.
I see. Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
This is the calculus job then that I cannot do.
Yeah. Well, it's actually pretty easy if we just use valves. So, for instance, if we have like a couple water pumps heading up here, we could set a valve on it that says it will only allow X amount of water to flow through the
Oh,
valve.
okay. Which is something we desperately would like for conveyor belts, but they don't give us that.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's not all that difficult to set up with valves.
No. All right.
But the problem is just like, you know, figuring out which of the water pipes we're connecting from stage 2 into the water supply.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand.
Yeah. So, just a second. If we were to just, for the sake of rough analysis, because one of these is producing suboptimally, this one's only producing 35 water. That is a total of, what, 210, 245. So this is producing 245 water.
Okay.
We can then hook that up to what is it? The first one, which needs, how much did I say again? 460, something like that. I don't remember exactly. So if we hook that onto the pipe that's feeding those ones, we can set a valve on the first one that limits the flow to whatever 480 minus 145 is. And then it will always supply the exact right amount of water.
480 minus
Probably.
145?
Yeah. 180 times 3 is 540.
Right.
Minus 145. So that would supply 395 water. So 395 water coming up from there on the rightmost pipe junction. Or just like however much the pipe junction is producing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we put a valve on it that limits it to 145. And then we combine this one after the pipe junction, which would then set it to the exact correct amount of water it needs. Get it?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
You tell me what to do and I'll do it. I'm very good at I'm not very good at visualizing. I need to do it to figure it out.
Okay. Just a second.
Yeah.
So each of these is producing 120. That's 240. That's 480. Wait a second. 480. Second. This might actually be a little bit easier than I thought.
Okay.
Okay. So if that's producing 480 water per minute, we don't want to turn those on yet. We don't
No.
want any backup water, like
No.
at all. Second. Oh man. $180 times 3, 540 minus, it was 145, right? Yes, 145. 360, 395. Okay. So if we just have, like, we can GIMP one of these.
Excuse me?
So that the 4 supply only makes 395, right?
Probably. Maybe.
Because, yeah. All right. 395 is the target number.
Yeah.
It's 120, 240, 360, 480. All right, what's 360? We only need 35 water coming from this one.
Okay.
So if we set that to 35 per minute, there we go. So these 4 in the front are producing 395 water.
Okay.
If we run that in a pipe up here, we can then combine it with the water output of this one, and that supplies exactly enough water for the first 3.
Okay.
And then we can do that again on the left, and that will produce exactly enough water for the left 3.
Okay.
And then we can have 2 in the middle that can be supplied entirely via water extractors.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so the
That
first
works.
4 need to go up.
Yep.
Okay, I'll start making a
So the
pipe.
first 4 need to go up here. Yeah, just make the pipeline that heads over here. And it needs to connect with this pipeline here.
Okay.
So, yeah. Just set it.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
It's not
that
pumping
works,
yet.
That works.
So I've also set 5 miles of pipeline now. Took a while,
So
but
now if I do that, and also set a valve going that direction, water can't back up the other side. Whoop. And now this water,
I'm gonna put some pumps down. I'm not gonna activate anything yet.
yep, go back over here.
Wonder how much flow you have right now. Well, none, but can you make it up this? Maybe.
Perfect. All right. Now that should supply enough water. Okay. Quick tip for when you're putting pumps on.
Yeah.
Here, just a second. Let me delete your first pump real quick.
Okay.
So if you take the pump and just pop it on like that, and you click once, you can see how far it's going to pump.
Oh, okay.
So it reaches here.
This. Yeah, and then there needs to be another pump over here.
Yep. So then you put another pump there, you click once.
I thought it was just an
and you see
indication
how
of which
far-
direction it would go. But
Yeah,
it goes all the
You
way.
can see how far it'll go. So it makes it all the way to here.
I see.
And then you put it there.
Okay, that's
and
very
this pump
useful.
hits the end.
Cool. I like that. I thought it was just like an indication of which direction it would go into.
No.
Uh,
It shows you how high it pumps.
yeah.
All right. So now that that's set up, we just need to do the other thing for the left ones, and I will set up the water gathering for the middle 2. You just need to repeat what I did here.
1 second.
All right?
1 second.
Yep,
Okay,
no problem.
repeat that. I need
Yep,
to
just repeat that on the other side.
Okay.
And I will handle the middle.
So So these 3. All right, I understand. I think.
Yep.
9. Nope. Don't do that. And does the same need to be done with the last 4 the pumps, water things?
Yeah, I'll set the numbers real quick.
Ready?
So you don't have to worry about numbers on it.
Okay.
This one. 35 production, okay. Oh wait, the numbers actually need to be different. Just a second. Yeah, because this one doesn't have a production deficit on one of them. So this one is producing 315 water. Oh, you probably don't want to connect it on that side.
I don't.
Because so you're powering the 3 on the right here. So you're gonna want the pipe to come like around this side, I'm thinking.
Yes, I understand. Yes, I think I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Because it goes back around. Yeah, I understand.
Yep. All right. So. 180 times 3 is, again, 540 minus 315. Okay, so we need to be producing 225 water on these. Which actually means we only need 2 water extractors? Is that right? Yes, it is. Okay. Right. And one of them, 240, needs to be gimped by 15. So 105.
Oh. Oh.
For this one, I need 360 water. Right? Yeah.
Well, that's not quite straight. I need the back 4 to go up to the new thing, right?
Back 2. We only needed 2 of them, as it turns out. So yes.
Okay. That I think I'm doing it correct. I'll I'll figure it out in a moment.
Yep. And I will apply the
Oh,
valve.
the
Oh, you already
pressure.
applied the valve.
Yes.
Okay, good.
I did also check to see if the valve needed a specific setting, but it didn't look like it.
It
so
does not. Nope. Yeah, it just needs to stop the flow from going the other way. It doesn't matter how much goes through, because it wants all of it going through. setup for the first layer is finished.
And then it needs
Scraps
to
and water.
go all the way over there.
Okay. I am now thinking that it's probably best to make the actual stuff on a second floor.
Oops. Oh, that's fine. Alright. And I need to set up pumps. Are we sure that 2 is enough?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I did the math.
Okay. Then I'm curious why we needed 4 on the first one, but
Because one of the guys is producing substantially less water.
oh, I see. Okay.
Because one of the things that's producing output is gimped.
Okay. Yep. I understand.
The math might also be incorrect on the first one. Not entirely sure.
We'll see.
Just to be safe.
There. A new pump. Way to here. A new pump. The rest of the way, I believe.
Okay. Let me just redo my math to double check.
Okay.
All right. So it's 180 times 3. 540. And the reason we did it that way is because 600 is the maximum a pipe can carry.
Ah.
So this is producing 315. 315 minus... Oh no, I was supposed to do... What was it, 540? Times 180 equals 540 minus 315 equals 225. 225 is 120 plus 105. So that is the 2.
Okay.
So yes, that one is correct.
Okay.
Now it's time to check the second one, which may be less correct. 540 minus minus 210, 245. It was 295. $295 is 240. Okay, it actually only needs 3.
Okay.
240 plus 35. Wait, what? It should be 55 per minute. Right? Because each of these is 120. That makes 240. Plus 55 is 295. Yes, okay. So we don't need that water extractor there. All right.
All right.
So that's the actual math. We had 1 extra water extractor. Oopsie doodle.
Yeah, that's not too bad in the grand scheme of things.
Mm-hmm. All right. And then these 3 alone are powering the middle 2. All right. So after that, there's a couple of things that are still on the table for this production.
Okay.
If you want to stop now,
Yeah,
understandable.
I would like to
'cause
hear
there's quite a bit more to do.
I would like to hear what the next things are, and then I can
Okay.
put it into memory for next time we stream.
So next things to do is to take the aluminum scrap that are created by stage 2, pipe them up to the 2nd floor where we will have a bunch of foundries. And the foundries will turn the aluminum scrap into aluminum ingots with the power of the quartz crystals that we have over here that we can turn into silica.
Yeah.
And the silica that's being produced by stage 1.
Understood.
And we also need coal coke for stage 2, or petroleum coke. And petroleum coke is made from oil. And I was going to take the oil that is up north of here and just run a pipeline all the way over here.
Oh, those. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
like a very good thing for next stream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's a bit involved.
Yeah. All right. Well, we've done a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we were busy for 2.5 hours, so that's actually not terrible.
Yep.
All right, cool. Next week you won't be here. That's okay.
Yes. Next week I will probably be somewhere else. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I need to check the exact schedule and when and how long I will be there.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Is there anything I needed to say? I don't remember, so probably not. All right. Well, then I'll see you in 2 weeks. So
yeah.
Have a good
see you then.
day. Hello, chat. It's me. I'm still here for a bit. Oh, I know what I was thinking of. I wanted to think of. Oh, no. I was just about to end. But thank you for the raid, Boo Boo and Ozzy. I'll send the raid over to someone else immediately. You probably can't hear that, but that's all right. Right. I will send the stream raid up to. I don't actually have anyone. Sorry about that. Thank you for the raid, though. I appreciated bigly. I appreciate the support and idea. I hope your stream went well. We did very good progress, and I need to download some of my VODs at some point. But thank you for the raids, and thank you for your kind wishes and stuff like that. But I do at some point have to go. But yeah, at some point we will need to play a game, like I've been saying every time you raid me. But I'm forgetful and not very smart. So